The mission at Kids Alive is based on Isaiah 1:17, to do right, to seek justice, and serve the oppressed. We work in multiple countries across the globe, pulling kids out of abusive situations, working on rehabilitating them, letting them know who Jesus Christ is, and then finally working to prosecute those abusers and get them out of the house, primarily to get those kids back into family situations. That is our goal. We have been with DonorDirect since 2012 or so. I've only been with Kids Alive for the last 2.5 years. In October of 2022, we were at that point in time sending out receipts, giving receipts at a rate of about 5,000 pieces of mail a month. And when I came on board in January, a lot of the different things I was trying to do as director of operations was to get that number down. So I was able to use that tool to understand how many people were giving reoccurring with credit cards or with ACH or had an email address, and was able to parse down that number from 5,000 a month to we're about at 1,100 a month right now. So being able to use that tool and be able to cut from 5,000 to 1,000 pieces of mail, and you can understand there's paper cost, there's obviously the postage cost and everything else, was able to save us some money. The tool is very useful with our major donors, and looking at the levels where we go from mid-major to major donors. We do a lot of data mining and data extracting to get that information out to move our donors along kind of the giving grid. Understanding the communication records actually is very big with us. In that tool is understanding how people have been communicated to and with, and who's talked to them and what they've talked about. Being able to have that in an account level of information is vitally important to having a conversation, especially with somebody who may be a donor who's given a few times here or there, but has capacity beyond that. And now that we know that capacity and we want to have conversations with them, to know the communication that has happened prior to that is vital. I think the ministerial part of it is really important. We were looking at a couple of other different products, but the faith-based piece means a lot. Our relationship with ministry brands means a lot. Being able to have tough conversations, but from a grace and truth perspective is a valuable thing.